Okay.
Today is the 7th day of our training for the web technology class, and I have on the platform the trainer, Mr. Gilbert. He's going to take us through how to create a grid in a web page, HTML, using HTML and CSS. So, Mr. Gilbert, you are welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Um, can you show your screen and then you take us through how to create a grid in the web page using HTML
Okay.
and CSS? When you say a grid, for me, I always use the word column. Some information on the web page have been columned. So that's what I want to explain for a layman to understand how to create column in information on the web page. So please share your screen and take us through how we can do this.
Okay. So to begin, let me open my Sublime test. Okay. Um, I already have my tutorials folder. So today I'll create a new HTML page. So I'll right click, new file. Then I'll save it first. So save it. I'll save it like, let's say grade dot html. Okay, I'll save it. Now I would like to increase the page a little bit. So I'll start by creating my basic HTML tag. Okay, so here we are. So I'll create grade. So I'll save. So hope today we will continue on the same with external CSS. So I'll create another CSS file. So I'll move to my CSS folder, then right click, create a new file. Then I'll also save it again. Call me grade.css. Okay, so these are two main page that we'll be dealing with. So I'll first create my link to my CSS. So we use the link attribute related to style sheet because it's a style sheet. Then I'll move back then to my CSS folder. Then grade.css. So there we go. So let's begin by creating our grid. So first, I'll create a division tag. So I'll give it a class called, let's take wrapper. So this wrapper class will wrap all our content. So within this, that we will have our grids. So with this wrapper, then I want to create a grid with 3 columns. I want to grade it in 3. So I'll first, let me create another div. So with this div, I'll call it maybe
Column 1.
class. Then no, I'll give
Column
it
1.
maybe a row.
Why don't you use
A
column
class
1?
called row.
Row.
So let me close the gap here a little bit. So within this row, then I'll create, this is where my content or the main grading will be.
Gilbert,
Yeah, Mr. James. Mr. James,
can I ask a question?
you can ask.
Um, can we use column 1, column 2, column 3, or you think the word row is good?
The row is a wrapper that is wrapping all our grades.
Okay, let's move on. Okay, I've understood it.
So I would like to call those grades I'll give it a class. So
Okay.
the main division. So this one, this time around, is called a class called, let's say, this is the content. So I can say maybe raw content or
Sure.
maybe content.
Okay. So make it raw
So
content, or so that it,
okay,
I think that one will help. Raw
raw
content.
content. So within this content that, let's say I'll have, let's say a header tag,
Okay, header.
let's say H2, then let's say row heading, row heading. Then I'll create, let's say, a paragraph. So I'll create a paragraph. So I want a dummy test to fill. So I'll move quickly to tools, then snipers. Then within the snipers, you can see I have lorem ipsum. So I'll click on it to create a dummy test just to fill the paragraph
Can
for
you
me.
can you can you undo and take it again? The paragraph, the information, how you got the information.
Okay, I'll undo. So I quickly move to the tool,
Okay, two. On Sublime
then the
Text,
snipers. Yeah,
you click
then
on
snipers.
snippets. Okay,
Yes, yeah.
and then
Then
you
I have
saw
lorem ipsum.
Lorem Ipsum.
Lorem
Okay,
ipsum.
okay, move on.
Yeah.
You click on it.
Then
You
I
click
click
on it,
on it.
and you got your information. And this one,
Yeah.
okay. We want two columns or grids. Okay, we just want two.
No,
I
three.
move on to three.
I'm creating three.
Three.
Yeah.
So don't confuse. We are beginners. We want two for now, and then later we'll go in for the third one. I'll
Oh,
be confused.
whether three, whether four, they are the same.
Won't we, the beginners, be
It's
confused?
just no, it's just a matter of changing the width.
Okay.
So this is the first
So the row heading,
column.
please, excuse, are you listening?
Yeah.
The row heading, can you add one to it? Row heading one. One.
Okay.
So that you will know that this one is for the first column.
First one. So this is the first column that we've created.
Okay. So we'll copy and paste then.
So yeah,
From
I can copy and paste.
It start from where? Div class.
Div class row content.
It start from that place, eh?
Yeah.
Then select it. You have not selected the div class. Oh.
I've selected it.
Okay.
So paste. You can see. So
okay,
column
class row content
2.
Row content 2. Okay. Okay. So
Then
okay.
the third one.
Okay.
3.
Okay.
So
Perfect.
let me save it
And see.
Move to my folder. Then let me open it in the browser. Okay, seems it's not working. Let me quickly move to my folder. My then tutorials folder, HTML. Then let me quickly run the grid. Okay, so this is it. This is what we've done so far.
Okay. Okay. Let's say. Okay. Today we use 2 days for the grade. Today we'll do the general demonstration as you are doing, and then I will actually use words. Maybe the first row we can make it something like we can give the main heading.
Yeah.
Probably it could be Jeanette. Let's say projects and programs for the year 2020 for Ghana National Association of ICT Teachers. Then that would be the heading, and then the heading 1, heading 2, heading 3 will be probably online training. Then heading 2 will be maybe computing quizzes. Row heading 3 could be maybe our hardware projects. So let's keep on with the basic knowledge as you are giving us a
Okay.
division. So let's continue. So from here, where do we go, or what do we do?
So we are done with our HTML content. It's left for us to style our work. Did you get me?
Yeah.
So we then move to our CSS that we created earlier on, then give
Okay.
it the styles and properties that. So I'll first call my wrapper. This is the wrapper. It wraps
Okay.
around all
So the wrapper
our work.
wrapper affects the 3 rows.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So I'll call a class wrapper. So
Why the
with
full
this
stop?
wrap,
Why the full stop?
full stop because it is a class. And whenever we want to call a class, we use the dot or the full stop, then the name of the class.
Okay. Okay.
So I'll give it a width of 80%. 80%. Then I'll give it a padding of, let's take 50 pixels. Then I can set the font size to, let's say, 16 pixels, depending on. So I'll save my work, then refresh my browser. So we can see we've given it some padding and width. So I can say margin, then I'll set to auto to center it. Save it, then reload my browser, refresh my browser. So we have our work being centered. So after being done, you can even say test alignment. You test align, then you set to justify. So
Can I ask a
you say
question?
your work. Okay,
Can I ask a question? I
yeah, you can
know
ask.
I know the width. You gave width 80.
Yeah,
I know the width, the horizontal part of the screen is 80%. And now that we
yeah.
are dividing it with 3 rows or 3 columns or grid, why not 30% so that we
Okay,
share?
the wrapper is the whole, let's say, the big container in which the rows and the row content is being kept. So as you can see, I gave it 80% and a padding of 50. So with the 80%, it have taken some portion of the screen
The
and it have
margin.
centered it.
Is it for
Yeah,
the margin?
I use padding. So it have given it some spaces around
Around,
our
that's
work.
left and right.
Yeah, left, right, top, then down, then
Oh,
bottom.
okay. Let me see the code
So
again.
now with this with within this way that we are going to divide it into 3 within this 80.
And
Do you
so
get me?
the CSS now that I'm seeing now is for the wrapper. That is
Yeah.
going to style the entire content. I mean the entire information for the 3 rows. Am I right? Hello, Gilbert. Okay. Gilbert's microphone is. Let me see whether it's off or it's not or it's on. I wanted to know whether the wrapper. He said it is meant for all the information in the web page. So this first code is talking about all the information. So it's not about the division. Okay. Gilbert, are you there?
Yeah.
So you mean
So
this CSS code that you've given us affects all the information?
yeah.
So you are now about, when you are done, you are now about to talk about how they will float to the left,
To the left and
middle, and
right.
then the right. Oh, okay, let's move on.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we are done with the wrapper.
Okay.
So we can say that row. We want to call a
Have,
class. So
have you
row.
saved it? Have you saved it?
Yeah.
Okay. So we've gotten all the spaces.
So I save it and it gave us this look.
It gave. Let me move this one a little. Okay. So it gave us a space around
Around.
the information.
Yeah.
Why don't you do it 90%? I think the space is too much. What do you think? Let's do 90 rather, so that the space will not be too much around, because we will be dividing it.
Yeah. Whether 80/50 or it will still work.
Okay, let me see how it will be.
So there's the 90.
Refresh. Okay, let's try this one. Let's try this one.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Let's
So
move on.
now the row,
The
we
row.
can set the width
Please,
to 100%.
can you go to CSS? Let me see the row you're talking about.
The HTML
Can
code.
you go to HTML for me to see the row you're talking about?
This is the wrapper. This is the row. It also wraps around the
Class.
row content.
Row. Okay,
So
diff
this time
class
around, we didn't.
row. Okay. So the row
We
affects
want.
heading 1, heading 2, heading 3, heading 4.
Yeah.
Sorry, heading 1, heading 2, heading 3. The row affects it. So the heading, the class we gave to the headings,
So
is the row.
it is. Yeah. So it is the row content. That is where we will create
The float.
the divisions.
The division.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So the row affects what?
The row affects the row content. So
All
as you
the
can
things
see,
in the row content.
yeah, as you
Okay.
can see, this is the class row,
Okay.
and this is where it ends.
Okay.
This is where it ends. So
Okay.
meaning all these
Things.
are being affected by
The
the
row.
row.
Okay.
But this time around, this row content
Okay.
ends here. So it's different from this one and the third one.
Okay. Sure.
Okay. So I've given it with 100%, meaning that it should take the width based on its new width.
Sure.
It
Sure.
should occupy.
Based on the 90 you gave.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
Sure.
It should occupy every space.
Okay.
Then I will then move to my row content. So another class would create row content. So with this row content, there that we can set width. So the width, because we are dividing it into 3, we want to set the width to maybe 30%.
Okay.
So if supposing it was to be 2, we can set it to 50% or even lesser.
Okay.
So 30%. I'll save it. Move to my browser. Refresh. There we see we have our width.
Can you scroll down? Did you justify it?
Yeah.
Let me see the code for justification. Where is it?
I justify in the wrapper content.
You my eyes. What is it? Okay, text align, justify, margin.
So I can even give it a padding, a little bit of space around it. So let's say 10 pixels.
Don't refresh first. Let me see how what is happening before the padding. Let me see let me see the page. Okay, this is the page. Now refresh and let's see the padding. What the padding will do.
It gave the space
More space
around it.
around.
Yeah.
Okay. The first one was
So,
nice, so without a padding.
oh,
Or what do you think? I can give the padding of 5. Let's see.
look at something. Um, Let me give this row content a background color, a little background color for you to see what is happening.
Okay, my
So I'll
boy.
give it a background color,
Okay.
pink.
Hey, the lady's color. Oh, I'll give it to
Yeah.
my wife. Okay.
So as you see, without, let me clear the padding, save. So you can see without the padding, this is how it looks like.
And what do you
Hope you
think?
can.
Is this not nice? What do you think? This is
With this, when we try to float,
mm-hmm.
it will try to merge.
Wow. Merge means it will join.
Like, okay, let me float for us
Okay,
to
let's
see.
float and see, and then we'll come back to this
So
the everything. The
float
pattern.
left.
Uh,
You start it to left.
mm.
Refresh. So you can see what is happening
Without the pattern.
without the padding.
Okay, now add the pattern. I'm afraid.
So padding set to 10 pixels.
Okay.
Save.
Okay.
Refresh. Hope you can
Okay.
now see.
Okay. Oh, the 10 is even good because the space is not too much. The 10 is good. The 10.
So now I can take off the color, the background color.
It's also nice.
Let
Oh.
me take off.
Okay, you take it off.
Let me take.
Since
Let me take it off.
the entire page could be maybe white. Do you get it?
Yeah.
Except the person
Yeah.
wants it to be. Oh, okay. So let me move away. What do you call? Okay, let me. Okay, the participants. Let me. Okay. So this how. Oh, where have I placed them? This is how the column will be. Oh wow, wow, wow! It's really nice. So please, I want us to do something. I want us to copy and paste the whole code, okay, and continue it in the body. Or how should I put it? I want us to get the same thing, but this time we are putting a real name on the heading. So I want us to copy the whole thing and paste again under, so that we could have 6 columns. And then with the next row of columns, we'll put the real heading on them. Do you get my point? So I want us to copy and paste
Yeah.
the code. So let's see that one.
Which one? Please, can you?
Should I explain again?
Yeah.
Okay, explain. What I'm saying, we've gotten 3 columns.
Yeah.
I want us to create another column with a heading. Simple. With a heading, with a main heading. And then the subheadings will be changed to a real thing. For instance, the main heading could be
Okay.
donate programs. And then I'll give you the 3 programs.
Okay. I'm trying to make some modification. Please pardon me to change this to 90. Then
Okay.
let me set the margin to auto
Okay.
to make it more
Professional.
nicer. So
Save it.
you want to center it.
No, I say save it and let's see.
I've saved it.
So this is how it will be like.
Okay.
This
Um,
you make it 100. You take away the
this
padding.
was how it was earlier on.
Yeah.
So we can see from the far right that the space at the far right is bigger than the one at the far left.
Yes, the space, let me say margin left space is smaller than the margin right. The right margin,
Yeah.
as we are seeing it now, the right
Yeah.
margin is bigger than the left margin.
Yeah.
So you have to set it to auto so that
I
it
want
will
to center it.
center it. Okay, let's see. Auto.
Yeah. So I can even set this to 95, 90, or whatever. Then
Pardon.
margin,
I'm
I'll use margin, then I'll set to auto. The
then
reason
the
why
space.
I, the
Go
reason
on.
why I didn't use the 100% is because with the 100% it have already occupied the whole space. So it wouldn't get the chance to center it because it is already centered.
I still see the left a little bigger than the right. The right
Yeah.
little bigger than the left. Is it because we made it 90? Make it 100 next year.
Okay, if you want to look at the 100.
I want to look at it. We save it, you refresh.
That's like the old one.
It's like the old one, yeah. To make it 90. Even we said at the initial stage, we gave 90 at the top. So save it. Okay, I'll save it. Let's see. Yes,
so but this is a little bit okay done.
Like the first one.
Yeah.
So this is what we have. This is what we have.
So with this,
mm-hmm.
so with this, we can even create more grid with the HTML codes.
So I wanted another 3 grids so that we will put the real heading and then the main heading and then the heading 1, 2, 3 will be changed.
I can either duplicate this one.
Okay, duplicate.
To make another one. So save.
Now it should take different.
I create only one. So as you can see, so you can create as many as you want.
Okay. But
if you want to create a 3 by 3.
I want a heading to come in between the first row of columns.
Okay. See,
you finish
let me undo.
Finish the third. No, finish. Okay, you undo. Okay.
Yeah. Then I'll create the
main
header.
Heading.
So
main heading.
So header 1.
1, yeah. And then you say that programs and projects.
Programs.
Generate comes capital letters. Generate comes first. Generate programs and projects for the year. Generate programs and projects for the year. 2020. Do we have to break? Save and let's see whether we need a break.
No.
Okay.
No. Header 1 is contains a break.
Sure.
Itself.
Sure.
It's a block element.
Except you want to. Okay.
It's a block element. So
and projects. Okay, I want for the year, the word for the year to come down. For.
Okay, there we can apply a break.
For. Okay. To come down.
So save.
Then we have to center it, right?
Yeah. With the center, we can apply the CSS or we can apply
HTML
code.
Yeah, I want to please apply it here.
So we can use the center.
Okay.
Then let's cut. Undo. Let's cut this rather than paste it inside here. So save.
Sure.
There we go.
Sure. So I want another one to come. That one I'm going to give it a real name.
So
you paste the one you copied.
Undo.
Again.
So I'll paste this row content, copy.
Okay.
So still within the row class, we will paste the row content.
Okay.
So
okay, now make it Generate online education. All caps. Generate online education.
Then paste the second one.
Okay. The second one, have you pasted it? Okay.
Yeah.
Background. Nana, your background. I have to mute you. Okay. Um, the next one will be um, hardware. Jeanette hardware team. Hardware team. Jeanette hardware team. They are in charge of repairing computers for schools, and it's for free. So if any school wants the team to come to their aid to repair computers, they have to write to Ghana National Association of ICT Teachers, and that's it. Okay, the third
Then
one,
the third one.
we're going for Jeanette computing quiz. Jeanette computing quiz. We have about 6. So let's save this one and see how it will appear, and then.
So I'll save it. Move to my browser. Refresh. Then boom.
Okay. So per our design, I think we should make it smaller.
The Jeanette.
Yes. We should
the
make
Jeanette. Because the online where it is aligned, just because of the justify that I gave it.
Sure.
It is affecting based on the justify. So
can you
we can set it.
Can you make the subheading small letters? It is too
small letters.
Yes, make the subheading small letters.
Okay.
To be nice, yes, like this one. But Jeanette is not part of it. Sure.
HTML really. Just
Okay. So I'll save it. Let me go to the CSS. Then call the header 2 tags.
And then you
align.
Okay. That one alone, eh?
Yeah. Text.
Or all of them.
No, only the header 2.
Okay.
Align them to left. Save. Okay, let's move to. Okay. Where is it?
I think it affected the heading alone. Eh?
Yeah, only the header 2 tags.
This design is perfect. I want to put this one, the members on board somewhere. I don't know where to put them. Let me see. Gilbert, can we see your screen?
James.
Let's see your screen.
Okay.
I don't know why.
The course rather.
No, your screen. It's off. Your screen is
I'm still sharing it.
Please. It's not your fault, it's my fault. I did this here and I don't know. Are you showing your screen? Click on show screen, please.
So I'm sharing it.
You've shared it?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Then I have. Oh, Aaron, we are online. Oh, we are learning. Let me finish. I'm sending it to you, please. I'm sending it. Okay, Gilbert.
James.
Yeah, we will end here, and then I'll call you again in just 1 minute's time. Okay, but I think it's also time for web designing. So let's get there. Let's get there. Let's get there. Let's get there. And then we are going to give them this video. We are going to give the trainees this video for evening. Okay. So let me end
Okay.
here, and then we'll go to the graphic designing. It's time. It's 9 o'clock. So I'll give you the code to join us so that we all learn. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you very much. The line is clear today. So I think those graphic designing guys will be very happy. And today, 12 o'clock, we are meeting those who are going to learn coding and programming for free. They will be learning coding and programming for free today. So you join us as well. Anyway, thank you very much.
Okay.
And then we'll meet at 7 o'clock to take the web technology class learners through this particular celebrated. So thank you very much and God bless you. Are you there?
Yeah.
I said
Thank
thank you
you.
very much and
Thank you.
God bless you. I have to say thank you. I have to say thank you.
Thank you too.
God bless.
Mm.
Bye bye.